It is 7 o'clock somewhere, and it is Tiki Tuesday at the Unnamed Tiki Bar. Hello, everybody. Jungle Jerry here. Kiwi Kate is over there manning the keyboard in chat, and I am directing, and I want to welcome you, and thank you for stopping by this fine Tuesday night. We're going to do a couple of drinks tonight. We're going to do one because the Mandalorian is coming back next month. We're going to actually... we're going to do one with Baby Yoda. And then we're going to do a really neat little tiki drink called Cheif Lapu Lapu. Neat history behind that. Well, not neat for Ferdinand Magellan, but we'll get into that here in just a little bit. So thanks for stopping by tonight. Looks like we got 7 online right now, and appreciate all you guys for stopping in. We are going to do what is known as Baby Yoda or the Child. And we're going to use this little bad boy right here. This drink makes your drink look like Baby Yoda.
The Child.
The Child. Because technically that's his name in the show, not Baby Yoda. No. It's definitely not Yoda.
It's definitely not Baby Yoda.
And that reminds me, do you know... Oh, shoot, I forgot. I had a great joke lined out, too. I'll remember here in a little bit. I'm getting old. That's okay. All right, so we're going to start off by crushing some ice. I got the old loose bag here. Let's get with it here. Somewhere down in here, I think, I've lost my scoop. So we're going to wing it. All right, got the ice. Let's mash it up here. Bad place to put a microphone there. Sorry about that. Here we go. Got some ice crushed up here. We're going to pop it in here. And now for the good stuff. Let me tell you what all is in this drink. It is, I'm going to slide over here. I'm also directing tonight once again. So let me find it here. Nope. There it is right there. Let's slide over here. I'm going to show you what all is in this drink. To make the Baby Yoda, you're going to need 2 ounces of coconut rum. We're going to use about 3/4 of an ounce of melon liqueur, 1 ounce of pineapple juice, 3/4 ounces of lemon juice. We're going to do some lime wedges, black olives, and then we're going to need a brown napkin and some jute string in order to make his little robe. So.
Hey, John S. says, Mandalorian, this is the way.
This is the way. How you doing, John? Good to have you here tonight. All right, so we're going to start off with 2 ounces of coconut rum. And let me do this right here. Go back to the 2-shot. Oh, let's make it a 3-shot. That way you can see everything going on. 2 ounces of coconut rum. And 3/4 ounce of melon liqueur. It's not liquor, it's liqueur. Just so you know. Maybe it's 1 ounce. There we go. 1 ounce of pineapple juice. 1/4 ounce of lemon juice, freshly squeezed. And now we're going to shake her up. Here we go. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking of the pirate video we uploaded. I wasn't hitting it in the right place, all right?
Okay.
We're going to give it a good shake, though. Yeah, real good shake. And there it goes. All right, so now that we've got that done, we'll go ahead and pour this in. Actually, I want to strain this. We're going to use a Hawthorne here. Pour it back into there. And, okay, I've got the main shot up here. Ideally, I would have a wider, smaller glass here. Uh-oh. And that's why. This is the first time we've made this drink. We didn't even practice it, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and put the ice in here too. There we go. There's a first time for everything. Now, the next thing we're going to do, let me head back over here to the overhead shot. Transition that there. What we're going to do now is we're going to make our wedges here. These are going to be a couple of ears. And I want some nice dark green ones. Just a little bit out right there. There we go. All right. And we're going to want to take you back over to the 3. All right, so here's the idea. There's your ears right there. See that? What we need to do is we need to make some slits in these. And then the next thing we're going to want to do here, I got a couple of toothpicks here. I'm going to feed those through, hopefully without, and I don't want him to look cross-eyed either, you know, that is not the way.
Well, you know, if you drink enough rum,
it really doesn't matter.
That's right.
This is correct. All right, so now, this is what I've got right here. Can you guys see that? And I think that's going to work. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a couple of black olives. We're going to pierce the ends.
How many of those olives did you eat before we made these garnishes?
None. Really.
Okay.
How many did you eat is the question.
I did not eat half a can.
You did not eat half a can. All right. So let's see if we can make this work here. I'm going to turn this around to me. That way I can operate on him a little bit here. And then, there we go. Now, the next little bit of creativity we're going to do here is Baby Yoda's got to have a robe. And it just so happens, got it right here, in the form of a brown napkin. So, I'm going to give him a little wrap here.
Leave it up.
What? I'm being directed from off in the distance. I got a little bit of jute string here, and I'm just going to tie this around to be his belt, and he'll hold that together there.
Found by the rest of the world is twine.
Well, in Arkansas, it's twine. You got to say it with some twang, though.
It's twine.
All right. He's not too cross-eyed there. Let me, I'm going to take you down. I'm going to bring him down here. Ladies and gentlemen, Baby Yoda.
Yay!
Go back to the main shot
I
here.
love him.
I thought about starting off with like a big old pot on my head, like the Mandalorian, you know, a little black on there. This is the way. No?
No.
Okay.
No.
You know what grade Anakin Skywalker completed?
I knew this was coming.
It came back to me. The
Yeah.
Sith grade.
Oh, all the way to the 6th grade.
All right. I don't need any sound effects now. Let's see what this thing tastes like now. That is the way. That is so good. Oh.
I was a little worried.
Coconut, the Midori. It's very sweet. And then you got the pineapple. The lime kind of counterbalances it though.
Well, you put the
I'm sorry,
lime
not
in
the lemon.
coconut.
I'm sorry, not the lime, the lemon. The lemon juice here. She got me started a little early tonight. Anyway.
Just for your health.
That is yummy. Baby Yoda. There we have it. Who all's in the chat right now?
Well, we've got Jersey Bob and John Schumacher and Kiwi Kate.
Well, that's
and
you.
There are 6 others
Cool.
that I can't see.
Well, that's all right. We need to get you some new glasses, but that's okay.
They need to chat, say something to me.
Anybody have any questions tonight? Just pop them in the chat. I can't see it because let me show you what I am. I'm going to go to the smartphone shot here. I'm going to show you what I'm actually looking at here as I do the directing too. Kind of give you a heads up on what I'm doing. I basically use this right here to change the scenes. Got a little keyboard here, so if I have to, I can jump in. And then right there, right below my camera there is, on the left-hand side is the shot that I'm going to take. On the right-hand side, that's what's going live there. And then I've got all these other little scenes down here on the left-hand corner. So when you see me looking away and doing that kind of thing, that's actually what I'm doing. But here's a better close-up look at the child. And it has been raining here all day long. Tropical Storm Beta has just dumped all kinds of rain out here today. I needed some water in the pool. We're getting so close to the end of the season, shutting it down. I thought, well, there's no sense in filling it because we're about to have us a tropical storm. There's Kiwi Kate over there.
Hey, and Skittles says hi too.
Hey, Skittles. I spent the first half of the day cleaning out that greenhouse over there. I'm trying to get it ready. As bad as I hate it, I know that the winter weather is coming and we're going to have to protect our tropicals here. And I'm in denial, but it is what it is. I just shot a video over the weekend, by the way, on building protection barrels for your palm trees. So be looking for that probably coming up later this week, closer to the weekend. I'll have that up on how you can protect your palm trees and other tropicals. And I'm thinking about maybe trying that out with the banana trees that we have as well. I don't know if it's going to work, but I might try one just to see. All right, the next drink, the very next drink, Cheif Lapu Lapu. You ever heard of that, Katie? Lapu Lapu? The story of that?
I did hear a little of that story.
Yeah. Ferdinand Magellan. Of course, he was circling the globe, trying to circumnavigate it, and he was making all these countries bend the knee, if you will, to use a Game of Thrones term. By the way, winter is coming. We've already talked about that. There went that segue. But he was going around the world, and he finally came up to the Philippines, and there was this chief there named Lapu Lapu, and he didn't care for that too much. And so they raised up a rebellion, killed him dead. He never actually made it all the way around the world because of that. And there is actually a drink in his honor called the Cheif Lapu Lapu, and we're going to make that right now. We're going to start off with some ice here. Let me grab some more. I don't know what I did with my scooper. Ah, I found it. So what are y'all drinking tonight? Anything good?
Well, if it has vodka or rum in it, it's good.
Here, well, yeah.
And if it has, gin in it, it's good. If it has some scotch in it, it's probably
They always
good.
got the Beatles song wrong.
Yeah,
All you need is rum.
that's true.
All right, the Cheif Lapu Lapu. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of light rum. I got a little Bacardi here. 1 ounce. Where's my other one? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes, sirree. And then it's going to call for 1.5 ounces of dark rum. I'm using Appleton Estates Signature. It's a Jamaican blend here. Good stuff. One ounce of passion syrup. I've actually got some Finest Call. This is pretty well standard stuff that you can get. You got that on Amazon, or a lot of your better stores will have that. Passion fruit and passion fruit syrup are kind of hard to get, so sometimes you got to work with what you got, or improvise. But that'll do right there. The next thing I want is 1 ounce of simple syrup. Now, instead of simple syrup, just so happens I made some cinnamon syrup not too long ago, and this will do just fine. One of the things Magellan was looking for was cinnamon and spices, and so this will kind of honor that.
I think Jerry's rather fond of the cinnamon syrup.
I like the cinnamon syrup. It gives an unexpected bite to your drink. And I do like it indeed.
Hi.
2 ounces of lemon juice. That's a lot of lemon juice.
That should make it a little tart.
Just like, yeah, never mind. Moving on. 3 ounces of orange juice, and it just so happens I've got some freshly squeezed right here. 3 ounces of DOJ.
John S. would like for an upcoming episode to have something for fall that might have a little pumpkin spice in it.
Everybody does pumpkin spice. But yeah, that's a good idea. We'd probably do that.
Maybe improvise the pina colada.
Now, we won't have a live stream next week because it's the last week of the month. I'm in the car business and I got to work. But
We'll
I do
have
want
one without them, though.
Yeah, that's true. Now, I'll tell you, there's a lot of production that goes on to making a tiki drink. If you come home late at night and you just want to taste the palm trees and the sand and all that, one of the easiest things in the world to do is put 1 ounce or 2 of coconut rum in the bottom of your glass over ice, and then fill it up with Coca-Cola or something like that, and it tastes like Florida. So if you're in a hurry and you got to make a quick drink and you want to taste, some tropicalness, that's a good idea right there. All right, I got the orange juice in. Now we're going to shake it up.
And while you're shaking it, I'm going to say hello to Christy Wiley.
Hi, Christy. How are you tonight? Wish me luck. Shaking up the Cheif Lapu Lapu. The key to this, of course, the air contracts when it gets ice cold and it frosts up. I was hitting in the wrong place on the Talk Like a Pirate video. I was trying to hit it up here when I should have been hitting it right there. No, really. Right there. Ah, what do you know?
We learn as we go.
And for this drink, let me set this right here. I got a nice little tiki mug right there. Let me go over to the smartphone. Because I'm actually taking this video right here with the smartphone, and it's just an open pour right into the glass here. Oh, would you look at that? Just about right. I need a little bit more ice. We're going to add a little bit to it here. And I do want it crushed, so give me just a moment here. I'm going to crush just a little bit. The old Lewis bag and mallet. Fill it to the top right there. And one of the things for garnish that is recommended here is some cinnamon sticks. I'm just going to break one in half here and rub it together. It's going to release some of that aroma there. Kind of put that on top there. It's kind of broken like Magellan was at the end of that battle there too. And I've got some fresh mint. Let me transition back over here.
Hey, Joe just joined us. Joe Serrano.
Hey, Joe.
From Mexico.
Hola, Joe, and welcome in. It is Tiki Tuesday. Now, the other thing we're going to do here is I'm going to slap some mint, and that releases that aroma as well. We're going to put a little bit of that in there. I'm going to strip some of the end here. A little bit of that in there. I got some cinnamon. Maybe a little stir stick. Hey, how about that? That kind of looks like Magellan now, I imagine. Right there. Pop that in, and a little bitty straw. Oh, Kiwi Kate brought me a little something. Would you look at that? Just picked off of one of our hibiscus there. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Nice little orange hibiscus. Boy, that, would you look at that deep color? Look at that right there. That is so deep. Do that right there. Transition back over now.
We've got Maureen Davis all the way from Edgewater, Florida, too.
Wow, they have real palm trees there.
They do. They do. We love
Hello, Maureen.
Florida.
And there we go. The Cheif Lapu Lapu. All right, time to test it out here. I probably should have got a bigger straw there. If you guys are just joining us, you will realize real quick I am not a professional bartender. I am just kind of getting going at this. We actually built this tiki bar January, February, March of this year. And so this is all new to us. So when we make drinks, we haven't been doing it a long time. So you're kind of coming along with us here. Let's see what the Lapu Lapu tastes like here. Wow. First thing that hits me is the lemon. And the rums. The light rum and the dark rum. I did make a graphic for this. Let me put it up. That way if you guys decide you want to try to make it, you can actually pause this video here. And that looked like Christina Hahn just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing.
Thanks, Christina.
Cheif Lapu Lapu, 1.5 ounces of light rum, 1.5 ounces of dark Jamaican rum. You got the passion fruit, the simple syrup, the lemon juice, the orange juice, and then of course those cinnamon sticks. I'm going to tell you though, let me go back to camera 1 here.
Hey, Misfit Girl is saying howdy from the Laughing Skulls Lanai in Houston, Texas.
Hey, you got a lot of rain today too, didn't you? It has been pouring here all day long. Luckily it stopped so that we could do this. The lemon juice though.
The lemon, quite a lot of lemon.
It makes you want to kind of pucker up a little bit, you know?
So which do you like better?
Kind of like when a stormtrooper runs across a Mandalorian. Anyway. What do I like better? The child. Definitely the child. There's, unfortunately, the child looks like it's got, I would probably want to break these things off here because it looks like he's growing alien antenna there. But this one is much more balanced. The lemon really comes out in this and just kind of slaps you in the face, you know. Trying to drink out of the skull. We'll do the zombie next month for Halloween. Now, it's starting to change a little bit though. It just needed a little stir, a little more stir. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a good change up. My favorite drink, of course, is the pina colada. I love those with the cinnamon syrup in it. But that's a nice little change up. I like this too. It's so yummy. And it's well balanced. Any questions out there? Anything going on tonight? What we got going on in the chat there?
Well, Joe was talking about passion fruit syrup.
Yeah.
And he wonders if the syrup is easy to make from the fruit. It's called a Chinese pomegranate there.
Yeah. I've seen some videos on doing that. Bar Talk and Cocktails, a guy named Bruce up in Canada. He's got some really good Simply Syrup videos. He's got a whole playlist. And so there's some good stuff there. Distinguished Spirits has some good videos as well. But I'm pretty sure he's got one. Now, once again, what I'm using, and you can get this stuff, sometimes you can get it at Walmart, not always. Sometimes you can get it at, on Amazon. But this is called Finest Call. I think a lot of bars and restaurants actually use this. But it's passion fruit. And this is actually a puree mix. What I would probably do is try to reduce this a little bit, maybe with some water and sugar, and turn it into the syrupy substance that, you know, a lot of these drinks call for.
Hey, we've got Alex Greenwood here, home of Tuesdays with Tiki Ted in Kansas City.
Hey, Alex.
Kansas City, Missouri. He says he enjoys the show.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. This is like our third one. This is a work in progress, so we're learning as we go. Oh, boy. Boy, that's so good. I can feel it.
I need to at least taste the lemon.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I brought you a Coke, honey.
No. No.
You don't want a Coke?
No.
Well, come
look,
get it.
The chat room doesn't want me to have a Coke.
Oh, really?
I think that's what they're saying.
Here you go. You got to come over here. You coming around? Oh, she's coming around. She's going to get on camera. This doesn't happen very often. Better make some room here and clean up a little.
And this goes along with the comment that Joe Serrano made.
Yeah.
He said the only time that you would see that kind of face is if someone was withheld from their drink.
Oh, my. All right, let's get her honest opinion and reaction. Here we go.
That is very lemony. That's very lemony.
Yeah, you can clean floors with that, I think.
But it's not
the
bad.
alcohol.
But it's not bad. It's just
Yeah.
a little more lemony than I would like. I would probably add more,
Maybe instead of...
a little more of some other juice.
This drink called for 2 ounces of lemon juice. Now try it and play around with it, but you know, if you dial that back to maybe 1 ounce, it's probably going to balance out a little bit better, just for our taste. It's tiki. I mean, tiki is very cool. But remember, it was created by some guys that came back from World War II, and they just kind of made it up on a lot of this stuff as they went along. So I know there are tiki purists out there, and I respect that. Heck, I like TCM too, but but it's also, you know, what you like.
Exactly. And this is the way.
It is good. You gonna take that one with you?
Yes, I am.
All right. You want to? Let's try putting a little something extra in it. You want to?
Yeah.
Let's balance that out with. What do you think? What should we balance it out with? I got pussers back here. I got some spiced rum. Got vodka. That's just not going to do anything. I've got some brandy. I got the 151. That's really.
Put a little brandy in it.
Some brandy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a full bottle. not too long ago.
Somebody likes brandy.
Brandy, you're a fine girl. I'm not gonna sing anymore, I promise.
And then just a touch more.
You want OJ? You want? We got the juices.
Yeah, the passion fruit.
Passion fruit?
Mm-hmm.
That would balance it. Yeah, you know what? Because we only used 1 ounce of the passion fruit.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is not going to be that drink
it's
at
a
all.
work in
This is going to
progress,
be
y'all.
our
Just-
drink.
Yeah, just a second. All right, so that's like 3/4 of an ounce extra of passion fruit. Now mix that up and let's see what happens here.
Oh, I forgot it had the mint in there too.
It does have the mint.
And I'm not a fan of the mint flavor in my
No.
drink, so.
Our mint, we planted a little bit of mint over by the pool about a year ago, and it has gone nuts. It has taken over. I could have a plantation of nothing but mint if I wanted here. For whatever reason, it loves to grow over there. It just has exploded. Absolutely exploded.
That's much better.
She says that's good. They didn't get to see your reaction on camera, but that's okay.
That'd be all right.
I'm digging the child. That doesn't sound right. Baby Yoda. I'm liking Baby Yoda there very much so. And it's so good. So very yummy.
I'll tell you, it's crazy.
I gotta transition.
Our
this out,
other
man.
videos or live streams, we
Poor Baby
melted
Yoda.
out here.
What happened to Baby Yoda? Oh,
You
lo-
drank him.
he lost his head. What'd you say, honey? I'm sorry, I was thinking of something else. Do what?
Oh, we melted out here the last few shows.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
it was
now
so warm.
I'm almost too cool.
Are you? Yeah. Yeah, we've had a cold front come through. It's telling me that once again winter is not far away. It's the first day of fall, and here we are. But at least we're outside. We're at the Tiki Bar, and we're having a good time. That's very, very good. I like that. I need to make another one. Let's do that again. We're going to do one more child here because it's just that good. So we're going to crush up some ice. I do need to take it easy. I do have to work tomorrow.
Misfit Girl says that we should try some dehydrated lemon lime wedges for garnishes too. And I've seen those, and
Yeah,
I'd
I like
also
the
to get
pineapple
some of the
and
blood oranges. And
yeah,
there's some really
big chunks of pineapple that are dehydrated. That's a good idea. I've got a dehydrator. I got to find the time to do it when I'm not maintaining the pool and working the garden and mowing 2 acres. And that's a good idea. I like that idea.
And I work a tremendous amount of hours too. I'm in nursing, and with the COVID upon us, there's even more hours. So we really need Tiki Tuesdays. They help center us.
Why is the rum always gone?
I knew you were going to do that.
It's all right. Somebody got me some more. Thank you for that. I like my Parrot Bay. All right. 2 ounces of coconut rum. We're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of melon liqueur. Baby Yoda should be good and green. 1 ounce of pineapple, and I can't tell them apart now. I think that's orange. Better get it right. That's pineapple right there. 1 ounce of pineapple juice. Quarter ounce of the limon. I need to do this for the people that joined us late. We're making Baby Yoda again. And usually this show gets better and better the more that I drink. So stay tuned. Not always, but sometimes. All right, so we got that, and now it's time to shake a shaker. Because this is the way. There we go. And where's the old Hawthorne? There's the Hawthorne. Let's do the Hawthorne here. I got plenty of ice in there now. So, let's do this right here. Bring it down here where you guys can see. We'll take the old smartphone cam here. Yeah, poor Yoda. He's just not looking very good there. He needs more, needs more.
He needs more beverage.
More beverage, absolutely. Now he's looking much better. He looks a little cockeyed, though. Like me here in a few minutes.
Maureen Davis would like to know what kind of rum would be to get as a good starter rum. Not just like a Bacardi that everyone else always gets, but I think she's wanting to branch out a little.
Okay. Take this camera back here. Poor Yoda. A good starter rum. I'll tell you, I like Plantation. Plantation looks like this right here. You take the shot to the side here. Plantation 5-year, it's pretty economical. You're going to get a bottle like this for somewhere between $15 and $20. It's a 5-year-old rum. This is actually made in Barbados, and it's absolutely smooth. Very, very nice rum. One other one that I would recommend is, and this is used in the painkillers. You can use it in the pain colada. Funny name if you're not from Britain, but it's called Pussers. This is a very good rum. Got an interesting history to it. Did you know that the British Royal Navy actually gave a daily rum ration all the way up until 1971? 71. If you were in 72, the class of 72, you were just out of luck. But everybody else, they actually got a rum ration. Speaking of which,
hey, Joe wants to know if we've tried a Michelada yet, and I told him no.
No, not yet.
It's a glass of beer with tomato juice, Worcestershire, lime juice, and several other things that he's not sure about, but then the rim of the glass is wet and dipped in red chili powder.
Wow.
I bet that would be delicious.
I know that would, yeah, that would light up my life, but yeah.
But I love.
You know, that almost sounds like something
spice.
You would like. That sounds like the barley and hops version of a Bloody Mary, kind of.
Right, a little spicier version, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That would
absolutely.
be delicious.
If I didn't mention it, that is the way. That's very good. I like that. How's Yoda looking here? Let's see. Yep. Okay, we got his eyeballs right there with the olives. Get the ears going. Yeah. I would probably, let me see here. Can I break these off? I got to be careful here. It just looks like he's got alien antenna going there, and that's just not right. You know? Oh, that's a little better. So if you had some regular toothpicks, this would probably look a little bit better. I mean, it's fine. Oh, sorry, Yoda, you lost your eye there. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh no. That is one of our favorite Christmas shows, though.
Yeah. I can just about quote A Christmas Story word for word.
This whole family can. Our
Yeah.
kids grew up watching it.
Not a finger.
It was awesome.
Oh
We
boy.
still watch it every Christmas.
He's all cockeyed now. Where we at here? Okay, here we are. What have I done to you? I'm sorry, Yoda. I'm sorry, Yoda.
What have you done to Yoda?
Okay. Poor
You
Yoda.
threw off the balance when you
There.
threw off his little alien antenna.
There must be balance in the Force. Do it. Oh. Yeah, the ice too. You're not supposed to have ice in this. I'm improvising with ice because my glass is just way too tall. If you have a smaller half-round glass, what do they call those?
Maybe
A smaller
martini-
half-round glass.
A martini glass. We're
Well,
gonna
a
have to
martini
branch out.
glass has got a V to it. I'm talking about like a, what's the curved glass? What are they
Yeah,
called?
One of those.
Let her know in the chat, will you? That's good. That's good stuff. I like it. Well, guys, got any questions? Anything else going on tonight? What are y'all having? I think Joe's having a michelada, huh?
I'm wondering if Jersey Bob is having Jose and a splash of vodka.
Woo! I used to drink tequila. I have tequila in the bar here. But I swore off of it in my early 20s. Closer to my mid-20s, but yeah. Good stuff. Very good stuff. How's that drink doing over there, honey?
It's pretty good now.
Well, let's see here. What else we got? We got that. We got that. And I was going to tell you guys, I'm going to run back through the drinks real quick just so you can kind of see. Once again, pause it if you need to, if you want to make it. Baby Yoda, the drink. 2 ounces of coconut rum. It's 3/4 ounce of melon liqueur. If you use just a little bit more, you're going to get a greener tinge to Yoda's face. About 1 ounce of pineapple juice, 3/4 ounce of lemon. And then the lime wedges, the black olives, you're gonna quarter those up and use those for ears and eyes, along with a couple of toothpicks. And then just wrap a brown napkin around him and tie some jute string, and boom, you got a robe. Now this poor guy here, it's almost like Yoda's having a wet t-shirt contest right now. It's pretty sad now. But very tasty nonetheless. And Chief,
Oh, John S. is having Coke Zero on the rocks.
Coke Zero on the rocks. I know his significant other is looking forward to doing some of this here pretty soon too. And then we had the Cheif Lapu Lapu. That is actually his picture as well, by the way, or his statue. He is heavily celebrated in the Philippines, and kind of a symbol of not bending the knee. 1.5 ounces of light rum, 1.5 ounces of dark Jamaican rum, ounce of passion fruit syrup. I would probably bump that to 2 ounces of passion fruit syrup. And then 1 ounce of simple syrup, or in our case, we used cinnamon syrup. And then the 2 ounces of lemon juice. It's a bit strong, but I guess he was too. And then about 3 ounces of orange juice. And then, of course, you do your garnish with cinnamon sticks and just make it look kind of cool with whatever you've got on hand, flowers, whatnot. And that is the Cheif Lapu Lapu. And one other thing I was going to tell you guys is if you are inclined and would like to support the channel, we do have our bumper stickers available. What I have done is created a paypal.me site so that I don't have to pay somebody to engineer a website and then run point of sale and all that stuff. That saves me some money, and by doing that, I can include shipping. It's $5 in the US, $6 everywhere else. You just go to paypal.me/tiki71. And then be sure and put your address in when you check out. There'll be a comment section, and we will get that shipped off to you. Got some nice tropical flowers, plumeria, hibiscus, palm trees, tiki guys. And it just shows the world that you like the tiki garden, and that is definitely us. Well, guys, I want to thank you once again for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to spend the next hour breaking all this stuff down and then finishing off what's left of the rum here. But I hope you have a great Tuesday evening, what's left of it, and a fantastic week to come. We want to thank you for joining us, and if you have any questions, there'll be a live replay where you can post comments, and we'll do our very best to answer them. We're learning this stuff as we go too, but we do thank you for joining us tonight, and Akule Maluna.